G'day, how you going? Ianapolis, Australia here. Just want to say congratulations to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle for having such a beautiful day for their wedding the other day. Wasn't it beautiful for those who were following it? I know I'm a bit of a royal fan, so I was following it. Anyway, it's just my little way of celebrating their happy day, and good luck for them in the future, alright? Alright, let's get on with our painting today. And you seen the little picture at the beginning of the opening there? Well, that's what we're going to paint. Beautiful little colourful picture. And right there are the sizes in centimetres. I'm sorry I don't do inches because in Australia we use metric. I have to go and get graphs and metres and all that, and you can work it out if you really want to know the size. But that's the size of my canvas right there, eh? You can do any size you like. Now, this is a canvas board. It's not a stretched canvas, and it's actually canvas paper glued onto a canvas board. That's what this one is today. I'm just going to move all this graffiti I've got to pick up. Oh my. Anyway, now I'm going to pull to the side here a bit just so you can see all the beautiful colours going up the screen there. It's a bit of a colourful painting because we're going to put paint on the canvas and make a colourful painting. And we'll also see Steve throughout this video. You all love Steve, don't you, eh? Alright, so let's work out... Oh, I better get my glasses off. Alright. And make sure you've got a coffee going on the way as well. You always need your coffee when you're going to do a painting, alright? Now, down on the palette here, we'll get some paint going. Now down here on my palette, I've got my flowing white paint with a 2-inch flat brush. And I want to get this onto the canvas. Now, I want to spray the canvas just a little bit, just so that paint will flow across the canvas board there. And we're just going to do the sky half first. So let's do the sky half first, about there. And then we'll go down and do the bottom half, make it nice and easy. Back down on the palette, I've got some cadmium yellow with retarder. Now I've cleaned that flat 2-inch brush and our waterline. So I want to go about here, get this yellow pretty much there like that. All right. I'll put that down, grabbing a blending brush. I want to blend that into the white because I'm going to come back with the white and put that there. Blend this, get all the brush strokes out of that yellow. So this is nice clean yellow, nothing's contaminated in it. Alright, and we'll blend that edge there a bit, soften it. There we go, nice hazy. Now the next colour I've got is some crimson red with some retarder. In that same brush I've cleaned out the yellow out of it, and we'll come about here and get this scissored through there like that, up the top. Just like that. And now I want to blend that into the yellow on the side there like that. Making the transition nice and soft. Now we'll blend the rest of that red. I'm just going to pick up some warm red. It's a bit orangey looking. I think this will be better than that. I'll go over that red. So let's, yeah, that's better. Look at that. So we'll get that dancing through the yellows. Yeah, that crimson red wasn't quite a good colour. Now we'll grab our blending brush and blend that into the yellow again. See, we all make mistakes, don't we? Look at that, that's going through the yellow a lot more the way I wanted it to. Now we'll come up here and wipe your brush blend all this. It's a nice warm red. That's what I should have used in the first place, eh? Now what I'm going to do, because it's kind of, with blending sometimes it's going backwards and forwards. See the yellow here? I want to pick up the yellow on that blending brush and come back there. There we go. Wipe it and blend that into the red so we're getting a better transition. Look at that. And we'll blend this out as well. So we've got like an orange now. We've got a yellow, orange, and our red. There we go, look at that. Beautiful and soft, I love it. Just before we put the white, I better put the blue in first. So I've cleaned that flathead 2-inch again with phthalo blue and retarder. And we'll get the blue on first before we start touching the red. Going across the page, because that's the way I want the strokes to look. Get it to the red there. Up the top. All right. Go, now I'll get this top bit done first. I'll merge that with the red. We're going to sort of get that purpley dark transition of the two colours there. Wipe your brush. I want to blend the blue into the red. Wipe it and soften this area here a bit more. Now I'll blend this blue. Now I'm going to get the red brush and just, like I said, going backwards and forwards with our blending, I've got to put this red back to the blue again. So I've picked up that red on my flathead brush again, the warm red, and we'll go here and get it back, and then we're just going to blend that red into the blue again. Right, I want to start on the red like this, and then come into the blue. Try and get that softer transition. Yeah, that's it. That's beautiful, Ian. Get some of that into the blue a bit more. Wipe your brush. Because we're going to put some clouds in here. Now I've got my hog bristle fan brush and I'm picking up titanium white. So where are we? We'll put something here. Right across the page. Come down a bit. Grab a blending brush and blend this. Now with your blending, please wipe your brush as you go because you're constantly picking up paint. Blend the bottom down just so it's looking very cloud-like. We could tickle the tops a bit. Blend the tops down. I mean blend the bottoms down, sorry. Tickle those tops, soften them. Get this coming out here. And then we'll put something in front of that. Alright, I've cleaned that brush and I've loaded it again. So we're going to start with another nice white cloud. So we'll come over here and bring this one down, probably there somewhere. Alright. grab your paper towel. So you always got something ready to blend and wipe. Or sorry, you always got something to wipe your blending brush. Bring it down into the sky there. It's just a nice, simple, very easy painting for a beginner to do this. The colours and the layout. It's nothing realistic, but there we go. Right, and we'll just bring this one down to the atmosphere, to the water's edge where we're going to have our water. So we'll get something in front of that. Give it a bit of body. And this will be blended down to our water's horizon. Create an atmosphere in our horizon. Now I want to get some white over here because I haven't put white there yet. I've got my pounce, so I'm grabbing some of that. I'm just going to use some of that flow white there. And I want to get this, so I'll get it on. I'm going to wipe the pouncer. And then I want to stamp this yellow and let it fade into that, stamp this white and let it fade into that yellow, just the pouncer. Now I'm going to blend that just to soften it. So I've just got a smaller brush and I'm going to stamp to get all those bubbles out from the pouncer sponge. Then I'm going to wipe it and then bleed it into that yellow, just so the transition is soft again. See how it softens it up? I hope you can see that on camera, but it's softening it right up. It's beautiful. Okay, we've done the top. Now we're going to put our horizon in with some masking tape. So I want the top of it about there, so I'll flip that back about there, just somewhere like that. And I'm only going to squash the very edge where the paint's going. I'm not going to squash the whole lot on there, just that very edge there. I've got phthalo blue, but before I do, I'm going to just wet this brush in some clear medium retarder, and I want to get this just across the canvas. Then we're going to pick up our phthalo blue and we'll get our water on. So this might be a bit dark at the moment, but don't let that hinder you. Get our water on, just scoot it across. I'm going to leave some sort of, oh no, I might just paint it in later. Get some more on there. Now I'm going to pick up some of this flowing white and I want to shimmy that all the way through there, just like so. So we've got dark and light areas of water. Then we will grab, I'm just going to grab my blending brush and I'm just going to pull that across to get that water movement there, like so. That's very simple water. Get this bottom coloured in there. There we go. Now I have a flathead brush. I'm going to chisel on some titanium white. I will get my spray bottle just to dampen it a bit so it's going to flow off the brush and transfer better. And we'll start here where the sun is. So I want to get some white and I'm going to just laden that across like so. I'm doing like figure eights. Just so we've got some, where's my bottom of the tape? There it is there. Just so I've got some light from the sun in the water. Come across here. Get some more. because I want to, over this white, I want to get some maybe yellows and reds. So I'll get that on there like so. That's going to be for the yellow. This bit's going to be for the red. Okay, picking up some yellow. We'll quickly scoop that there on that sort of fashion. Now I'm going to wash that brush. See, the white's acted like a primer for these colours. Now I'm getting some of the red and quickly go over there in that sort of fashion. And now I want to get my brush and pull that across if I can. Yep, look at that. I'll start from here. So we've transferred those colours into the water. Alright, back to me flathead chisel brush. I'm going to pick up some of the phthalo blue, chisel it on, and I want to scallop some water. Just like this. Nothing too thick. It's just going to like put that rough ocean surface on the water, and then we could probably lighten some of this as well. But we'll dance all this around, try and get it looking reasonable. Now I'm going to pick up some white, which is making that paint very pale, and get some of that in there as well. How's that looking? Yeah. Pick up some more. I want to bleed them a bit, just like that, just to soften it. Alright, I'm getting some more of that white, and I want to intensify over here where the sun is. Oh, you naughty boy, I went a bit thick there, didn't I, eh? Well, let's just, I've got a clean brush here, I'm going to drag that just to get rid of that mistake. Just to lighten that, there we go. That wasn't too hard, was it? Yeah, just try and make them very subtle, not subtle, but thin, not big, thick blobs. Because this is the intensity of the sun on that area. We maybe can put just the slightest in here, just to break some of this up. And we can bleed that through, because that's looking a bit, to me, it's looking a bit naked. Like that. And just bleed that through, that white bit that we just put on. There we go. I will pull this horizon line tape off. And I want to get a bit of glare across the top there. So I'm going to grab that flathead brush. I'll just clean it and get some more titanium white. And then we'll come across from the sun all the way across the painting. Hopefully we don't spoil the painting. So from about here, is that picking it up yet? From about here, and we'll just sort of touch the canvas. Now I'm pushing right on, and I'm coming right across that waterline. I'm right across there, just like that. Now I just want to blow dry that. Now that it's dry, I'm chiseling up the titanium white just to finish it off, and we'll get some stamp intensity out here. Nice and thin, and I want to at least get a band just sort of radiating out here a bit, coming, not too much. See, while I dried it, it's stopping this from bleeding with all the other colours. And if you want to add some bits of just the minimal highlights here and there over some of these colours, you can. I'll just sign him down the bottom. We'll just sign him down the bottom left-hand corner here. And we won't forget to put Steve's little foot there either. Okay, now we'll pull this tape off reasonably carefully. Reasonably careful. And we'll put a frame on it and see how our rainbow sunset looks. Alright, that's not too shabby. We've got our ocean water with some glare and a sunset, like a rainbow sunset, just something basic and simple. You can add a pylon in the water, you can do anything you want, put some birds there, but this is just a simple project. Alrighty, I hope you like this simple little exercise for you early, fresh starting beginners out there. Just get some colours together and whack them on a canvas and have some fun with it, alright? If you like what I did, you tell your friends, but if you don't, you better tell everybody, alright? Goodbye, good luck, and good on ya.